PlayStation, what are you all doing? First you gave us this.
Emotional, damn it!
Then you came around and you gave us this. And now, this freaking announcement of the Pro? Oh my god. Hi everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and today, that's right, I'm going to talk a little bit about the PS5 Pro edition that Sony and PlayStation just announced today. Now, man, what a disaster. Everywhere across the board, all over the internet, everybody is unanimously just destroying PlayStation over this decision. Now, as I said in my Concord discussion, I am a huge Sony fan, and this is another insane misstep on their part. So, as I said, like, Sony and PlayStation have had this crazy, just up and down over the past few weeks. So again, we had the absolute dumpster fire mess of a game that was Concord release and shut down in less than 2 weeks. Then everything came up roses. We got Astro Bot, an amazing game. Everybody's loving it. People are talking about it being contender for Game of the Year. Sony's up here now. Then they do this announcement of this garbage PlayStation 5 Pro. And now it's back down again. This is, as I said in a couple of posts, this is Concord levels of garbage from Sony. And I've got to call it out. Because, I mean, again, every generation I have been a Sony console guy. I always have the most enjoyment, the most hours put in on my Sony consoles. The Sony exclusive games have always been top tier, but this gen has been lacking a little bit. So with this new tech demo, whatever it was, state of play that we got today, I had some high hopes. Everyone speculated we were going to get the PS5 Pro announcement, and guess what? We did. And man, let's just talk about how bad this is. Okay? First things first is going to be the price. $700 US for a console that, okay, to be fair, is 60 something percent faster. So we're going to have more processing speed. Okay, so we've got better processing speed, we've got higher memory, and we've got a 2 terabyte hard drive with it. Okay, so this is going to be more powerful than your standard PS5. But is it worth $200 more? Absolutely not. This is exactly what happens when you have no competition anymore. Microsoft, Xbox is pretty much just packed it up, taken their ball and just said, hey, we're done. We're going home. We're going to make all of our crap for streaming, and who cares if we sell any consoles? There is now no competition. Sony is in competition with themselves. Much like a lot of retail chains back when they had these whole big, wars of the retail chains with Best Buy, Circuit City, and Media Play, all these kinds of businesses that eventually just one left standing, Best Buy. And now what happened to Best Buy? Nobody cares about Best Buy anymore. They've literally destroyed themselves by getting rid of all their competition. That's what's happening now with Sony. We've gotten up to these heights now. We're at the top. Who cares? Let's just put out whatever. They increased the price of the PS5, the current edition. They increased the price of the DualSense without even telling anybody. It just all went up by $5 each. And they can do this. Why? Because there's no one else. Nintendo's there, but Nintendo's kind of got their own thing. They got their own market. Sony is going to become its own worst enemy. So let's get into a little bit of talk about, again, what this new system is going to have. Again, $700 price tag. So again, we've got increased storage with a 2 terabyte SSD. Great. But you can pick up an SSD for your PS5 and plug it in and get more space for like $120. So who cares? We've got faster processing speeds. We've got a better GPU. Okay, great. We can do 8K gaming. Who the hell cares? I don't know anybody who's got an 8K TV or an 8K monitor. So again, it's going to appeal to a very niche audience who, if they're doing things in 8K, probably have a pretty beastly PC and aren't going to need an upgraded PS5. We've also got an AI-enhanced upscaling. Okay, and I might not have the exact wording of that right, but it's some kind of AI-enhanced upscaling to help kind of machine learn how to increase the graphics and the stability of all these games. Again, PS5 looks pretty damn good as is. Nothing's really pushed its limits, so do we really need this? We don't. And then, of course, we've got the ability to upscale a whole bunch of different games. So we're going to have patches for updates to all these games to, A, make the games bigger. So now we're going to need to fill up that 2 terabyte hard drive by making our games bigger. And several thousand PS4 games are going to have updates as well to enhance their graphics. But again, we've given you a 2 terabyte hard drive now, but we're going to make all your games bigger with updates. So you're not going to really see that extra storage space. It's going to be in all your games you're currently playing. Useless, again. And they're also going to do upgraded ray tracing and things like that. I don't really know any games on a PS5 that have really benefited amazingly well and oh my god, this is the best thing ever from ray tracing. I've seen some patches for ray tracing that have actually ruined games and they've had to go back and redo them. So again, is it something that we're clamoring for and we need and we want? No, it's not. It's junk. Not worth a $200 price increase. Can I pop in my PS4 games? Play them? Upscale them? Guess what? I can't. Because for $700 freaking dollars, I'm not getting a goddamn disk drive. That's right. This $700 PS5 Pro usually means the best version, the elite version. This is the cream of the crop, right? PS4 Pro. Pro had a damn disk drive in it. I could play my physical games. This, another blunder by Sony. And I'm going to call it, from now on, I'm just going to call it concording. This is Sony concording the PS5. Okay? We are going to have to pay $80 goddamn dollars to get an add-on disk drive for our PS5. You want to stand your PS5 up vertically? Remember that little stand that came with all of them? $30 more to buy a vertical stand for your new PS5 Pro Edition. That doesn't come with anything. Absolutely disgusting. Over $800 to get a complete PlayStation 5 Pro. What's next? You're not going to include a controller? That's going to be the next iteration? The Pro 2? No controller. No plug. Just buy your own plug, guys. That's what it's going to turn into now. We're piecemealing and turning our console into a DLC machine. So where is the justification for the $200 extra? It's not there. The thing that we wanted the most, that they could have done for $200 extra. If I'm paying $700, I want a disc drive and I want to be able to play all my old games. I want the backwards compatibility. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is the backwards compatibility? $200 extra. Let me play my old games. Let me pop in my PS1 games. Let me pop in my PS2 games. Nope. 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 We're not going to do it. We know you all want it, but hey, we don't care. Absolutely. Oh, it's so frustrating, and I know this is turning into a very, very big rant session for me. Seeing the disaster of this is just insulting to me, to every gamer. Seeing crap like this come out, and now this garbage announcement, it's tanking my faith in Sony and PlayStation at this point. And it is so infuriating. Again, we got this garbage when this $200 million could have went towards new versions of any of these IPs. Any of the other Sony IPs. $200 million could have given us some great games, but we got this crap. Then we got brought out of the ashes of this dumpster fire with Astrobot coming and just owning everything to now being Sony's mascot. We're all on a high again. And now this is bringing us all back down to a low. I just don't know what to even think right now. It's just, I'm going to keep my old PS5. My launch PS5 that's still kicking. Hasn't given me any problems yet. I'm sticking with that. Has a disc drive in the console. I'm not going to pay $80 freaking dollars on top of a $700 console just to play my physical games. And this is another slap in the face to the PlayStation fans. Sony has gone on record and said, we are not going to abandon physical media. And which is smart for them because they do own the patent for Blu-ray. So if they're selling Blu-rays, it's good for business. By doing this and alienating people right out the gate, or having them forced to shell out more money, you are going to have barely any people upgrading to this new console. I guarantee it. And I'm going to just close this out before I go into a very, very insane rant. Because I'm getting so heated just talking about this right now. Okay? I'm going to close this video out by just saying to everyone out there, just like we did with this crap, garbage game, Concord, vote with your wallets. Tell this company and tell every other damn company out there, we don't want this. Do not buy the console. Force them to lower that price. Force them to bundle it with the goddamn disc drive. Force their hand. Make them see that they're screwing up, just like we did with Concord. Vote with your wallet, everyone. Gamers, I'm so happy that everyone's starting to stand up to this crap. We need to. Live service games, we've seen them all just dropping. We're winning. But do not let the companies push us around and treat us like we're morons. Stand up to this. Do not buy the Pro. Do not shell out that $700, $800 plus dollars if you want a disc drive and a stand. Screw that. I don't know, guys. That's the end. I'm going to end this one just on that note. Apologize for this turning into kind of a rant. I really didn't have a plan for this. I needed to speak on it, and it was either make a video or go live and talk about it. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed having a little bit of a rant with me, and if you guys have thoughts on this, leave me your comments. I would love to get some discussions going about this. Tell me what your thoughts are about the PS5 Pro announcement, and if you agree that it is an absolute Concord level dumpster fire for PlayStation. Thank you guys so much for watching this little rant of mine. If you did like the video, do me a solid. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the share button, spread that nerdiness, follow on all my socials. The links are down in the description below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.